anyone cut me short. I was thinking this was the way to go, and you put up your puppet show. I say cheers to life. No, I'll be no good man's wife. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. So I woke up, sun in my eyes, forgot all about what I did last night. What I do remember that it was real, real nice. Talks about me are never good. I don't live like the way that I should. Oh well, I'm in for some fun tonight. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Hey now, it's you and I. We could be the next Bonnie and Clyde. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Oh, it's a time to rise up. Live the life we're proud of.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call, and the doors will be closing soon. Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Welcome in, everybody. It is that day of the week.
Hump Day?
Yes, it is. It's Hump Day on the channel, and we are here. It's creator time on our channel. I love Wednesdays because we sit down with those in the community and you get to know them. We got a lot of people in the chat all fired up and ready to go. I see got Tim Pruitt here. Katrina's in house. Yachty's here already. There's Taylor. Welcome in, Taylor. Francisco's here. The Queen is here. Yes, the Queen is here. I am so glad when we got Chasing Dreams with Mike in the house. They've had a really hot viral week because their information they've got going out on their videos on that roller coaster, Velocicoaster, is just taking off. We'll talk about that a little later. Vicky's in house. Tiki Man fan Udalali Lane is in house. Jeannie 52573 is in house. Adventures of VP is here. Great to see you as well. Guys, it's going to be a fun night. I got a great creator to sit down and talk to you about. We're going to get to him in just a few minutes and talk about. There's Melly Mel, Matt Williams. Jameson's here. Karen Cook. The party is just started, and it's loaded in the chat. Drew in the moment. Talk about rocking the house. 5,000 plus over there. Love it when I see a Wednesday that starts out this way. Let's get a couple of the little prelims out of the way so we can really get this thing rolling and sit down and talk with my guests, because I know, look, let's be honest, that's why you're here. So first, let's say, hey, Dean in the Live Place. Congratulations to Dean and everything he does over there. TheLivePlace.com, Dreamers Empire. You can find both of them right here on YouTube. They are your television viewing guide for everything good on YouTube, in my mind. There's 100+ channels over there highlighted. Go over and check out Dean, say hello to him, and see what he's got going. He was inducted into the Disney YouTube Recognition Series as number 50, but they're doing an incredible job over at the Live Place. Look them up right here on YouTube. Partner channels. You can't do anything in life without a good partner. I've got a couple good ones. I see Tina Marie is in-house now. She is my lead moderator on my channel. Welcome in, Tina Marie, and Surf Bum John as well. Here's the key. You can't really do things in life without a good partner, in my mind. Everybody needs a partner at times, and I've got some fantastic ones that I've got right here. Very proud of Myers and the Mouse and Diz Our Dream, broadcasting from the parks consistently and bringing you great content. Disney World Freak is doing interviews with some of our partners from across the pond and around the world. Carlos doing a great job with that. Dole Whip Dad does Disney. He does Creator Talk. He does sports. Great job over there on Dole Whip Dad's channel. And Dad Builds, he does NASCAR. He's got a Friday or Saturday night hangout now. He's been all over the community, and very proud of him. So check out my partner channels. They are all listed in the description and body of this video. You can go right in there and click right on their links. And of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't say hey to producer Preston, my son, my producer, who has his Funko channel as well. So thank you to all of my partner channels. I do appreciate it. Tonight's video is brought to you in part by one of our Chaos Crusaders. It's Cristina Wittmann. If you're looking to move into the Orlando area, anywhere around Orlando, she can help you with real estate, whether it's a rental property, it's a purchase property, if you want to upsize, downsize, maybe you're looking to buy investment property. You know, Cristina Wittmann, she's an amazing realtor working in one of the top offices for Century 21 in all of Florida. And moreover, she's going from making magic as a cast member to spreading magic. She has cast member deals for those out there as well. So please take a look at Cristina Wittmann. Do me a favor. If you're looking into real estate, you talk with Cristina, please do me a favor and tell her that Pete McDevitt sent you there. Welcome in, Dad Builds. There's Casey Bryant. He sent me Sprinkles Cupcakes today. We'll talk about that a little later on in the show. Welcome in, both you guys. Chasing Dreams with Mike. He just showed up in here. What's up, brother? We'll talk to him maybe later on this week. We might get a few minutes of that celebrity time with a guy who's got viral videos. I love it. So, all right, back up to the top here real quick. Coming in, I don't want to miss anything. Make sure I have it. I have not. So, hey, I'm excited about my guest tonight, okay? First off, let me open up the phone line so everybody can call in if you want to. Eric Lee, Jay Nashville, welcome in as well. Appreciate you being here. So, our guest tonight delivers a YouTube channel with a home of Disney content for everybody. And his content is the Dad's Got the Empire type theme. It's great that he's here on a day like today where we celebrate Star Wars, because this gentleman loves Star Wars as much, if not more, than anybody I've ever met. Our guest tonight delivers a food channel and is quickly involved with other channels of Disney topics. He has an internet channel. He has a tech channel. He's unbelievable. With his channel splitting into Dad's Got This and Dad's Got Parks, between the two separate channels, all of the Disney content can be found right here on Dad Got Parks. His food vlogs are fantastic. Every once in a while, you'll get a glimpse of the little park coming in and joining as we get blessed when our kids all join us. I know I do, and I know he does as well. His content is all about Disney parks, and he has incredible Disney warehouse coverage. You talk about the character warehouse being, hey, I want to get stuff over there. I don't call the warehouse. I don't call Disney. I call Dad Got Parks and I say, what do they got? Because there's nobody that knows it better than him. If you've seen his videos, you'll know why. We're going to talk about that a little bit on there later on too. In addition to his love here, you can also find his food recipe channel, which again is fantastic. We'll talk about that as well. Tonight is a good thing because Dad Got Parks. James is everywhere, but tonight he's here with us. So ladies and gentlemen, let me walk you in for the first time on our channel in a sit-down format. Dad Got Parks, what's up, brother? Great.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good. The chat is lit up. I saw new friends jumping in.
I can see a bunch of my friends in here.
Yeah, Cinderella Love Disney just joined us. Kelly from the Mickey Bunch is in the house. And James, I'm not sure you always have to welcome Kelly the correct way. Got to do it the right way, at least, you know. So it's a good thing.
That sounds good to me.
You know, we have some fun. So thank you, everybody, for being in here tonight. Let me first do this real quick and bring this up because I want everybody to see it. If you're brand new to finding out about Dad Got Parks, okay, this is one of his main Disney channels, and we're going to talk a lot about this tonight. There's links to all of his other channels as well. But this is his channel right now on Facebook that we're talking about tonight. He's got 3.7K in subscribers, okay? 3.79, almost 3,800. 3,800 people know what they're talking about because they're over here and they're following this gentleman. And I hope by the end of the night, based on what you guys see here and the content that he has on his channel, you will as well. Before we dig into social media and we talk about your channel, why don't you just share a little bit with everybody about that you'd like to share in general about you and yourself in general.
Great. Well, I am a designer by trade. Grew up as a graphic designer. That's what I went to school for. When I went to school, the only classes I cared about were art class.
Cool.
And I was lucky enough to have a teacher in my high school who was a graphic artist. And he said, look, you can make money doing art, but you're not going to make money making paintings or doing anything like that. You have to do what's called graphic art, and people will pay you to make logos and do designs, and everything you see that somebody, a t-shirt, a poster, everything that you see, somebody made, and somebody had to design that, and somebody paid somebody to do that. Mm-hmm. So if you like to make art, you can get paid to do art. And I was like, well, that's what I want to do. I want to do art. So I went to school and I became an artist, and that's what I did. So I was an artist for many years, older than I like to admit. And when this whole craziness of the apocalypse happened, I found myself at home and was downsized to become a work-at-home person at a lower schedule. And I looked around and I had a bunch of equipment and a bunch of skills. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, I could do videos. I can make stuff. And I happened to have a brother-in-law who had just started a YouTube channel. Probably a lot of you people in here know him. His name is DizJabber71. That is my brother-in-law. And he had just started a Disney YouTube channel. And I happen to be like a techie person. So he had contacted me to help him out with all the techie bits of getting his channel started. So I got into YouTube and figuring it out. And I was like, well, I can do that. And I was into food at the time and I love cooking. And I had a little Italian grandmother who taught me how to cook. And I said, well, I'll make a cooking channel. So I started a cooking channel, and that is Dad Got This. So I started this cooking channel and it did pretty well. And I have a couple of videos that have done pretty well for me. And I also love Disney. So I was like, I'm at the parks. I'll film some stuff at the parks and I might as well put them up too. And in doing research, I figured out that YouTube doesn't like it when you split your content too much. They like it when you have a channel that's focused on something a little bit. So I made the decision to just split my channel and make my life really difficult. And I was like, well, I'll have two channels. I'll have Dad Got Parks for the Disney stuff, and then I'll have Dad Got This for the cooking stuff. And then I was like, I like tech stuff, so I'll make a tech channel. So I have Dad Got Tech. And I'm just a crazy person, so I have way too many channels.
Well, that's all good stuff. And you are an excellent graphic artist and creating logos. And I could highly encourage anyone, if you needed a logo, to reach out for a very reasonable fee. And he is extremely reasonable on his cost structure. He could work something out if you need a logo. I highly recommend him. I have used James. He is, I don't have a problem saying I thank James every show, because all of you members that are out there right now, if you're a VIP member of this channel, the man you have to thank for helping create those coins and to get them up there so we have them is right there across the screen from me. And I'm grateful to him every day for doing that, because it's a mainstay of my channel. So I highly encourage anybody reaching out to him. Let's talk about your little bit of social media here for this main channel. Of course, we're going to talk about the other two as well tonight. You've right now, Instagram, 1,407 followers, which is awesome. 687 posts you put out on Instagram. You've got 3.79 followers here on YouTube, 192 videos with 258,459 video views, which is impressive in itself. James is he's a D23 member, also an annual pass holder as well. He first went to Disney in 1981, early, which was good as a young child. And they've been doing their channel since 2019. I say they because your family also appears on your channel from time to time, which is awesome.
I do. I have a little who loves to be on the channel.
Yes.
Like if a camera comes on, it's like a magnet, and she wants to be on the camera. I'm surprised she hasn't busted down the door here tonight as she's heard that I'm live streaming tonight.
Well, that's a good thing. And your beautiful wife also has been on a lot of your Instagram posts and all that. It's great to have a family. I love that you have that. Let's talk about your channel and what you're doing on there. And right now on your playlist, you have 8 playlists. And we'll talk going into the channel. We have to look at the playlist because there's a lot of great stuff there. Some smaller ones and some larger. You got Bad Drawings with Dad. You got Shorts, which I think everybody has. Disney Life, Disney Springs. You got Disney Character Warehouse, which is big, and that's where I want to start. And you got Disney Life, Disney Food, and Disney Parks. So let's start. Camilla F., welcome in. Of course, it's Dad Got Parks without his Star Wars shirt, but he has a Star Wars hat on. I have
a Star Wars shirt on.
Camilla, he's got you.
I have my Stormtrooper shirt on for Revenge of the Fifth today.
There you go. Okay, see? He's got you. You thought you had him, but...
And my Lucasfilm hat. Everything came from the outlets. I only wear outlet gear now.
Everything came from the outlet. Camilla, basically what James is saying to you is pretty simple.
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly.
You can let us know. So, anyway, let's talk about this and your channel. Let's talk about your Disney warehouse and what all you do with that, because I think you're one of the best that I've seen at putting together consistent quality content on that.
Well, it's funny. Like, I kind of fell into doing the Character Warehouse because I just like shopping and I like collecting. So I always went to the Disney Character Warehouse to pick up knickknacks and stuff like that and whatnot. So I wanted to film while I was there. And I used to, so my style of my warehouse videos kind of evolved as it went. Mm-hmm. So I used to just do the basic, what everybody did when they were there, which was walk around with the camera, show a couple items, and here's what's in the warehouse. And one day when I was in the warehouse at the international location, there's 2 locations for those of you who don't know. There is a Vineland location, which is a little bit bigger, and there's an international location. Well, the international location got into this habit of literally blasting music at the top of their speakers. So like you couldn't hear anything. And it was the most copyright of copyright music. And like some of the vloggers were joking that they were literally doing it so that like vloggers couldn't vlog in there because they were getting annoyed by vloggers. So I adopted this style where I just filmed everything. And then me being the editor that I am, I went back home, edited everything together in a mashup, threw my own music in, and did voiceover. And people were like, oh, we really like this format. Yeah. This format of outlet video is really nice. I can see the items. It's not shaky. Like the camera work is good. I hate my voice on camera, which is hilarious. And they're like, no, your voice sounds like very like David Attenborough. Like I feel like I'm watching a like a National Geographic video. Like they like the voiceover, which is hilarious to me. And I have like, I think he's back there. You might be able to see him if I go. There's a Fozzie Bear back there.
Yes, he is.
And one day I grabbed the Fozzie Bear in the store because they were selling them, and I picked it up and I did like a silly dad joke, just because I'm a stupid dad joke kind of guy. And people were like, "Oh my God, the dad joke was hilarious." So I was like, okay, maybe I'll work a dad joke into all of the videos. Maybe it'd be like a little thing. And so it's become like a signature of the videos, and people like legitimately like wait for the dad jokes in the videos. And I have had like little kids in the outlets stop me, and parents will tell me that like their kids will sit through my videos and wait for the Fozzie Bear jokes. Like it's their favorite thing to watch.
Nice.
And to me, that's hilarious. There was actually like, I met a family from Michigan, and there were two kids. They were probably like 7 and 5. And they were like shy. They were like looking over, and like they wanted to say hi, but they didn't want to say hi.
Mm-hmm.
And like the dad was like, go. And they finally came over. They're like, your dad got Parks, right? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, oh, they want to say hi. I was like, oh, it's nice to meet you. And they're like, waka waka, because that's what I say at the end of every joke.
I love it.
And the dad sent me a message later. He's like, we spent a week at Disney, went to all the parks. And he's like, my kids still can't stop talking about meeting Dad Got Parks at the outlets.
That's great.
He's like, out of the whole vacation, that's what they want to talk about.
That's fantastic.
And to me, that's like an amazing thing to me, that like I made a difference in these little kids' lives.
Yeah, you made an impact on them that they'll never forget, and that's great. Disinfinity Daniel, welcome in. Timothy Rainwaters is here. Welcome in as well. We appreciate you here coming in tonight, talking with our great guest, Dad Got Parks. Tina Marie and my moderators are putting into the link, into the chat, your links for all of your Instagram, for everything, trying to help you. Hopefully, we're hoping some of you guys will go over and check out his YouTube channel tonight as well. I think you'll fall in love with it like I did. Disney life for you means food, and you have your other channel. You do Disney food on this channel, but you also do food on your other. Take a minute to talk about your food channel and your passion for that, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, well, like I said, my YouTube career started off with a cooking channel, and it's funny, like everybody's YouTube channels, it's the initial videos are bad. It's hilarious. Like I go back and I watch my initial videos, and they're bad. I'm so wooden on camera. Like they're horrible, but the recipes are good, but they're like me on camera, terrible. But they work and they're great. And I just love cooking. So, and then I started working like Disney recipes in from either like things I would find online or like Disney cookbooks I found. And I just love cooking. And the funniest thing to me is I made this one recipe. It's not even a recipe. I love gadgets. So I'm a gadget guy. So I have like an Instant Pot. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like an electric pressure cooker. It is probably the most useful gadget you could ever have for like getting quick meals on the table. And I use it as a rice maker all the time. It's a fantastic rice maker. So I made a video how to make rice in an Instant Pot. And it trips me out to this day. It is the #1 video I've ever made. And it's not the greatest. It's okay, but it's got like 50,000 views on it already.
That's excellent.
On how to make rice in the Instant Pot. And it keeps just getting more and more and more. And like, so like literally I'm known as like the rice guy on there.
Well,
and it's hilarious to me.
Just, to have a second channel like that is fantastic. I know you said your first videos were lousy. I didn't think that. I thought you did a good job. We did have a caller called in that wanted to give their opinion on your first couple videos.
Well, that was different. Yep, lousy, but different.
Well, I mean, I can't do anything about that. I'm sorry. It's.
I actually had somebody leave a comment who actually said, "Well, at least you're not boring."
Well, I think that's a positive.
And I'm like, I'll take that as a comment. I'll take that as a compliment. But that's one of the things. Like, I always tell people who are like, I want to start a channel, but I'm not sure. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have the right camera. I don't have the right stuff. And I'll tell everybody, me and my buddy Drew, who is a great friend of mine, who's in here, and I have a show with him, who I met through doing this YouTube thing, and is probably like my new best friend. And I haven't made an adult friend in ages, and I would have never met if I hadn't done this whole thing.
And we're gonna
but we always tell people
that show in 1 minute, so don't go too far.
that we always tell people, don't worry about if your camera's bad. Don't worry about if you don't know what you're doing. Don't worry about if it doesn't work well or you don't think you are good on camera. Just do them. Make the videos, put them out there, and keep making them. Because as you go, you will just get better and you will learn things. And you're going to mess something up in this video. And guess what? You now know I won't mess it up in that video anymore. I messed it up in that video. I know how to fix it now.
Yep.
And just keep doing it. But make sure you have fun doing it. And learn to make it fun that you messed it up.
I love it.
And nobody can. We always laugh that, like, you can't call me an idiot because I've already called myself an idiot for doing stupid things. So you can't make fun of me. I've already made fun of myself. So I just have fun doing what I'm doing, and I'll eventually get to making something that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a good time doing it.
Well, I'm definitely not going to call you an idiot.
Jeez, I'm an idiot.
I'm not going to do that. But here's what I will say. Let's take a step back because I want to talk about you and Drew in just a minute because I think what you guys do together is excellent. Let's talk for a minute. How did you come up with the Dad Got platform that you do? I think it's an interesting story when you talk about Dad Got Parks, Dad Got this. It comes from somewhere. Let's talk about where that all came at the initial part. If you could share that with everybody.
If any of you are creators, and I know a bunch of you are in here, coming up with your channel name is probably the hardest thing you will ever do. Like, you want something creative, you want something that's like unique. I wanted something that had a URL available because I wanted to make, when I was doing it was a food channel. So I wanted a blog, like I needed a food blog available. So I needed a URL that was available. I needed the channel name available. And it kind of came out of, like, everybody, like my wife calls me Dad, like, she's like, Dad's going to go do this. Dad's going to do that. You know, the kiddos are like, Dad, come here. So, like, everybody just, like, it's just Dad. Like, so I'm just Dad. And I fix everything in the house. I kind of do everything in the house. I do the cooking. My wife, she works an incredibly difficult job. It's really stressful. It's really difficult. She's a nurse at a VA, and she's taking care of, you know, our heroes.
Can I correct you real quick?
Yes.
Your wife is not a nurse. She's a hero. That's what she is.
Yes. No, she is 100%. Her and all of her coworkers, you know, they're out there taking care of, you know, the people who are taking care of our country. Mm-hmm. And it's incredibly difficult. And so, you know, we're in a fortunate position where I'm able to stay home and take care of the kid and take care of stuff. So, you know, I take care of the house. I do the cooking. And so Dad's got a bunch of stuff he's got to do. So it kind of came down to, like, all right, Dad's got this. I can figure it out. And so it just kind of flowed into that. And then when I decided to split the channels, I was like, well, I'll just keep with the Dad Got thing. Mm-hmm. And I like parks, you know, there's the parks thing. So I was like, Dad Got Parks.
Love it.
It works.
Love it.
And it just kind of, like, so now I joke that it's the Dad Got Empire.
Yes.
It's not really an empire. It's just me and my little, this is the Dad Cave.
It's okay.
And it's hilarious that the kid got mad at me because I named it in our personal assistant. I would say her name, but then she'll chime in. It's the one that you buy from Amazon.
Right. Yes.
So I named it in that so I can control the lights and everything for it. And she goes, I want a cave. Like, she got mad that I named my office my cave. Well, it was hilarious. So this is the Dad Cave. It's literally my tiny little bedroom office.
It's good stuff. I love it. Welcome in, Phantasmic Chronicles. Tony just came in. I saw Mar in Memphis came in. It's great to see Mar. She's been fighting some health battles. So everybody do me a favor. Give me hearts in the chat for Mar. I've been recognizing and talking about her a lot lately as we think about things going on. And I see our good friend Arlene from Adventures with VP is in house. That's her soundbite. She owes me a Pac-Man machine. So
And
it is.
it's funny, Pete, somebody happily ever Yaddy in the chat had asked, like, so when we meet him, do we call him dad? And it's funny, most of the people who meet me that know me from the channels call me dad. And it is absolutely hilarious. I will be walking through the outlets and people will just scream out, dad. And like, I don't know if they're screaming to me or like legitimately to their dad.
Right.
So like, I feel awkward to like look over. I'm like, are you really talking to me? And like, because I'm gonna like one time I'm gonna look and think they're talking to me, and like there's gonna be like their dad is behind me.
I love it. Katie Mack, thank you for subscribing to Dad Got Parts. She just put in the chat that she did. I appreciate you checking.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I appreciate it.
I want to talk for a second, digging deeper into your channel. Tell me first, what are some of the channels that inspired you? That as you looked out here and see people in the community doing stuff, obviously you probably looked into the Disney community a little bit, maybe the food community, maybe the tech community. Is there any channels that come to mind? And I preface this, everybody was saying, I'm putting him on the spot, just asking him for a couple. He might have a lot more. Don't take offense if he doesn't say your name, okay? But just some of the ones that come to mind. I'm always curious when I sit down with people.
The funny thing is, I was not much of a YouTube watcher when I started this whole thing. Because I was an annual pass holder this whole time, I didn't really consume much Disney YouTube content.
Okay.
Because I was always in the parks. So it didn't seem like something that I would like get into watching. So I was a food YouTube watcher. Okay. So I would watch a lot of recipe shows. There was one called like Guga Foods and a lot of sous vide channels I was watching because like I said, I was very into techie stuff.
Okay.
And like I'm very into like a lot of the techie stuff. Like there was a guy, Peter McKinnon, who's like a very high end, very flashy camera work stuff. And that's like one of the things I made a rice video trying to like do it in his style. It took me like 4 days to film this ridiculously like high end flip slow motion rice video. It was ridiculous for no reason, just because I was bored and stuck in the house.
Well,
but I didn't really watch a lot of the Disney stuff until I got into, doing the channel. And then I met all these great people. And I started watching some of the channels and meeting all these wonderful people.
I love it. Welcome in, Alex Harwood. Thank you for coming in. I also saw Jesus is in the building. Everybody's here. It's a big night on the channel, and that's a great thing. Let's. One of the questions that always comes from our members, from Casey Bryan, is there a Walt Disney quote that inspires you?
Yes, it is. And it is, a man should never neglect his family for business.
Oh, I love that. That's a great quote. So,
and it is because
go ahead.
My family is my life. I only have the one daughter, and it was a struggle to have her. We tried very hard, and we were told we probably weren't going to have kids, and it was just very lucky that we had her. And so between my wife and my daughter and my family, and it's literally my life. So it's family first around this channel.
Absolutely.
So
at 100% with all of your broadcasts. That's his channel right there, guys. If you're wondering what it looks like, Anthony the Molar Man, great to see you. That's his channel, what it looks like on the front page. If you want to jump over there, they've been putting links in all night, so you know you have the right one. Mike Klemovich, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you for coming in this evening. You can consider subscribing to Dad Got Parks based on our interview tonight or the content that he has. Welcome in Perfectly Cat. She just hit 1,000 subscribers. We'll talk about her a little later on. And again, if you're
congratulations. I know that 1,000 is a big number.
It is a big number. If you're finding us for the first time, I interview Disney creators like this great gentleman on Sundays and Wednesdays. And this is a double shot of Dad this week, something we're trying out. Tonight, he's here in normal land. Sunday night, he goes into the hot seat. And I know he's a little nervous, or at least he should be. Let me ask you this. I know it's, May the 5th, May the, all that kind of stuff. And Star Wars love. Are you nervous about Sunday night?
I am a little bit, because I'm going to be punchy that day anyway, because we're going to Magic Kingdom that day. So I'm going to be heat struck from being out all day at Magic Kingdom for Mother's Day with the wife. And so I don't know how prepared I'm going to be.
Well, we're going to have a good time, and I'm looking forward to sitting down on that on Sunday night. Let's talk a little bit here about Drew. Let's talk about this. I think Drew in the Moment is who I'm referencing. They have a great channel here as well in Disney. Very proud of his success and what he and the Queen have been able to accomplish. And, you know, they're just on the tip of the iceberg of what they're going to do with their channel. I think it's fantastic that you two guys found each other, okay, became friends, and have put together an incredible concept for your show, which, by the way, is at 8 o'clock tonight, everybody. So we're going to be telling everybody after the stream to go over and check out these two gentlemen. I wish you would. But talk about your show with Drew that you guys do and explain it to everybody that might not know about it. I think it's pretty cool. It's a great concept.
Yeah, so what happened was Drew is another YouTuber, and one day I was meeting my brother-in-law at Epcot Food and Wine, and he was meeting Drew, and Drew didn't know him or me from Adam. It was just my brother-in-law reached out to Drew on Instagram, was like, hey, you're a creator, I'm a creator. Why don't you meet us out there? We'll meet up and we'll do something a little together. Drew was like, I don't really know this guy, and all right, maybe I'll go. And we walked up and I met him and I was like, hey, how you doing? And it was literally like two kindergartners meeting on a playground. And it was like, you're going to be my friend. Okay, you're going to be my friend. And we clicked like that moment, like two compatible personalities. And it was like, you're from Florida, I'm from Florida. Let's meet next week. And we did the cookie stroll. And the two of us just literally walked around Epcot and did the cookie stroll and had probably the most fantastic time I've had at Epcot. And laughed and filmed and had a fantastic time, just fast friends right after that.
Tell me about
and
let's
joked
talk about your show. Let's talk about your show.
And we joked that we should have a show called The Dad and Drew Show. And then like literally a couple weeks later that the apocalypse hit and we couldn't go out and we couldn't live stream together. So we're like, well, let's just do a show from the house where we call it The Dad and Drew Show. And we're like, okay. And it turned into us sitting down and we talk about Disney news and goings on. And we joke that we're two idiots on tangents because literally we start off with a list of news that we're supposed to talk about and eventually end up talking about like pickles and gas station sandwiches and ridiculous things that have nothing to do with the Disney news that we were originally starting talking about, and have a fantastic time. We've done hot challenges on there where we tried the world's hottest hot sauce. We tried the world's hottest lollipop for some god-awful reason. Then we had our viewers try the world's hottest lollipop and gave away a Loungefly backpack to the person who could keep it in their mouth long enough, the longest. And we just have a really fun time on there.
Fun time.
It's just literally two friends talking and chatting for about 2 hours a night. And there's always some great Disney news and content in there. And we joke that like, you actually do learn something watching the show, which is hilarious that you wouldn't think you would looking at the two of us, but you do.
Yeah.
And it's quite entertaining.
8 o'clock tonight on your channel, correct?
It's actually, we have our own channel for it. It's The Dad and Drew Show, youtube.com/The Dad and Drew Show.
Okay. There you go, guys. youtube.com, The Dad and Drew Show. Check it out tonight at 8 o'clock where those guys were hanging out. So I have to make sure I go over and subscribe to that because I hadn't, because last time we had talked, you hadn't put that together yet. So that's
we were doing it on my show for a while, and then we said, you know what, let's just make it YouTube official and let's make it its own channel and see if we can't grow it into its own little thing because we loved it so much.
I love it. I love that. That's fantastic. And I've been, like I said, I watched the shows in the past, and they are good. These two guys, they are a great mix together, back and forth. It's a lot of fun. Disney Inside Andy, welcome in. MC Dork Pops, welcome in. Great to see you guys.
MC Dork Pops. That's a great name, by the way.
Isn't that a great name? I love it. Love that name. I also saw Jack Twaddles in. A lot of people here hanging out with us tonight. 43 of you right now. Appreciate you being here. Let's talk. And by the way, everybody, just so you know, he is going to leave tonight a little bit earlier before, and I'll finish out the show by myself because he has to go over and prepare to get ready for their show. So I just want to let everybody know that so you weren't caught off guard. Let's talk about for a second some of the things that you collect. Obviously, some of them shine behind you on the shelves behind you, But you're a huge collector of Vinylmation, pins, Star Wars, and now mugs. Talk a little bit about the things you collect and that you're interested in and how that came about.
Yeah, I've always liked collecting things. It started off with just me as a child. Like I always had all my Star Wars stuff. So if you can see behind me, you can see like I've got some of my, like that Star Wars ship behind me is one of my actual toys that I had as a child.
Okay.
I actually have most of my Star Wars ships that I played with as a child. They survived. They weren't in the greatest shape, so I actually restored them and put them together. And that kind of started off my little Star Wars collection. And then I started buying those Star Wars Vinylmations when they were really popular. And then Disney kind of stopped making them popular. So I needed something else to collect. So I started buying pins. And then when I went to the outlet, I just started buying mugs. Like there are so many cool Disney mugs, and I just ended up buying a bunch of mugs.
Okay.
So now I have way more mugs than I need in my life. So I've got mugs on the shelf. I've got collectible figures. I actually, on the wife's birthday, you can see there's a giant Mickey Mouse dressed as Indiana Jones back there. I actually bought that on my wife's birthday as a gift to myself, which went over really well with the wife. I have a really understanding wife.
That's a great thing.
Yes, I've been buying pins at the outlets because you can get pins for like $3.99 sometimes. They have some really good deals on there. I recently bought a cool Fozzie pin over at the outlets, but pretty much anything Star Wars, I'm probably gonna buy.
Well, that's good to know. You know, if they see you coming, look out. Look out.
Oh God, don't even talk about Christmas ornaments. My Christmas ornament collection has gotten out of control.
Yeah, for Disney or just overall, or
oh, Disney. Like I already had, like my mom, God rest her soul, literally every year she would buy me a Hallmark Christmas ornament for Christmas.
Nice.
Or 5. So I have a whole mess of Hallmark Christmas Star Wars ornaments that were used to be on my tree. And then I've been to the outlets and they were selling ornaments like $2.99. So I'd be like, oh, it's $2.99. I'll buy that. I could probably fill 3 trees of ornaments now with the ornaments that I've bought in the last year and a half at the outlets.
That's awesome. I love that. Talk to me about your feelings on, I ask this every time. I think it's an interesting topic. Christmas, Halloween, your thoughts on how Disney handles it, your favorites, your dislikes. Tell me about Christmas, Halloween for you.
I'm a Christmas guy. Christmas is my jam.
Okay.
That's my favorite holiday. It's my time of the year. As soon as like Thanksgiving is over, I'm putting up the tree. I'm decorating. I love Christmas at Disney. This year was a little light. They kind of chinsed it on the decorations. I can understand why. But normally they go all out and it's fantastic and it's amazing. I have never done a Mickey's Christmas party, so I have to get to that.
Really? Wow. I'm surprised with that.
I know. It's just because the ages that my daughter's been and that it goes to like late in the night, she's never been able to stay up till late in the night. So it's been like, it'd be a waste.
Right.
So now that she's right at that 6-7 years old age, I think she'll be able to stay up late enough where it's worth going. So I think we're going to end up probably doing the Halloween and Christmas parties this year.
I keep waiting. I still don't think Halloween's going to happen. I'll be shocked if it does. I think Christmas parties will happen, but I think they're still.
Yeah.
I think they're still going to be tight on the Halloween. Maybe it's me. I hope I'm wrong. I keep waiting for that email to come out saying that it's open back up. I know that I'll be right on.
I'm hoping too.
You know that as well. So if you see it before me or I see it before you, I'll make sure I let you know. Disney cruises.
Yes.
You guys have done a Disney cruise in the past. Is that something that you liked?
Yes.
You again?
Love it. We were cruise people before that. And I will tell you that Disney cruises light years above anybody else's cruises. They do it right. They do it better than everybody else. And actually, that's one of the things we're going to be talking about on tonight's show is I'm going to be attempting again to convince Drew to go on a Disney cruise because he won't go anywhere he can't see land. But the new Disney Wish that they announced looks absolutely phenomenal. It has a Star Wars like bar in it. It has a water ride attraction on the top of the boat. It has a Marvel restaurant in it. It just looks ridiculous. And I told him I was gonna like B.A. Baracus, the banana, trick him into get him on the boat, and he's just gonna wake up and he's gonna be on the boat.
Yeah, that's great. The old little quick.
The old B.A. Baracus banana move.
That's great.
From the A-Team.
I love it.
And he's gonna wake up on a Disney ship.
I love it. Well, as we're finishing up here, because again, he's going to go out a little bit early. There is Here with the Ears. We'll be talking about them in the race for 100K just a little bit. What did they say? Bring on the Disney Wish, Marvel restaurants. He loves it.
Yes.
So I know that they were talking about that with us on a recent interview as well. Talk to me about, as we finish up here, where do you see your channel going down the road? Where is the plans for Dad's Got the Empire for your channels and where you want it to go?
I just want to keep making fun videos that people enjoy, really. I plan on trying my hand at some live streams eventually.
Okay.
I haven't gotten into any of those right now. I love editing videos so much. I feel like I'm a pretty good video editor. And with having the kid with me and the wife with me, it's really hard to do a live stream in that scenario. So that's why I enjoy going out. But I think when the kid goes back to school, I may try to like sneak off during the weekdays, maybe by myself after I drop her off at school, and do a couple dad solo live streams during the week next year. So I might try to branch out into that a little bit. I'm getting jealous of Drew and his live streaming abilities. So I might want to try my hand at, and just kind of having fun with stuff. I want to do a Disneyland trip. I've never been to Disneyland. And just keep having fun.
That's awesome. Well, and Drew is doing a good job, and I will tell you what we kind of talked about in the past. Just go out there and do it. Go out there and do it, and deliver your stuff, and that'll be excellent. Again, as we finish here, I want to remind everybody of a couple things. One, first and foremost, 8 o'clock, top of the hour, over on their channel, the Dad and Drew channel, they will be doing their live stream tonight, sitting hour and a half, 2 hours, talking, having fun. Go over and check them out. I highly encourage that. If Tina or somebody could throw the link for that channel into the stream, I would appreciate it. Welcome in Samantha Lowe and also Robert J. Fuzz. Rob Fuzz is here. Good to see Rob in with us as well. So that's first thing. Second thing is, I want to remind you that this gentleman puts on a great channel. He's basically been, like me, a stay-at-home creator, and he's got almost 4,000 subscribers coming up on it. And he's done that because the quality of his efforts, his editing is exceptional. His content is great. He's consistent. It's enjoyable to watch. I can tell you that all of his videos on the Character Warehouse, I think I've watched almost every one because you get to see some of the great stuff that's going on down there. So please take the time to go over and consider subscribing to him based on the interview tonight or the content of his channel. I would thoroughly ask you for that. Before we're going to say goodbye to James in just a second, I'm going to do all my community recognitions and everything right after this in just a minute. So everybody hang tight so you can hear about all the stuff going on in the community. I got a lot of new stuff. I want to thank you for coming on tonight, sitting down with us. Everybody's going to get a better chance to know you on Sunday night when we put you in the hot seat, a little bit tired after a long day of supporting Mom for Mother's Day, which I can't wait. When my guests have delusions is when the questions will be rapid fire. So everybody that's in the chat, there's 43 of you in here right now. Come back Sunday. You'll be able to ask questions to him in the chat, or some of you that have my phone number, like Drew in the moment, like Arlene with VP, like Samantha Lowe, or anybody else could call in and ask live questions to our guests as well on Sunday night when we open up the doors and have fun. Incredible creator. He's an incredible digital artist. I can tell you, if you hired him to do any of your graphic work for your channel, you would be incredibly happy. He's very, very talented. You're a good man. I appreciate you here. I thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
It stinks that I'll finish the channel without you, but I know what? Go get ready for your show. Dad and Drew, top of the hour, 8 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. Thank you, buddy.
I appreciate it, Pete. You have a great night.
We'll see you Sunday night.
Hey,
All
take
right,
care.
Let's go, everybody. Let's run through the community broadcast part of our show. First, I remind everybody, please check out the Chaos Clubhouse. Appreciate you going over there. We got almost 1,700 people that are over there following. I take content creator stuff whenever they go live, like Samantha Lowe or Tina Marie or Drew in the Moment, who's in your now VP. And I share their videos over there, along with other creators that share over there too. Please go over to the Clubhouse and check it out. You'll love it. There's Mouse Talk. Welcome in, Walt. Great to see you. All right, let's drop down here and talk about some things going on in the community. I think that's important. First, let me say, hey, check out LBV. They got new shirts. There is one of their most recent shirts that they have. That is the TTA shirt that they created. I love it. Great color, great graphics. Lake Buena visitors on Etsy. They have incredible stuff, and you can get great shirts. They were inductee 7879 into our recognition service. So check over there. All the new shirts coming out by our good friends, Lake Buena visitors. Love those guys. Let me drop down here. This is a new segment we started. It's called Magical Memories. People in the Parks. I love this segment. We do have it open. I had a couple people inquire if sponsorship was available. Yeah, if you're interested, we do have that as well. So let's talk about people in the parks recently. Here's VP and Gonzo and Arlene riding the carousel. These are all pictures that have been sent to me, everybody. So just try to share it out. So VP, The Adventures of Gonzo, and the queen of their channel, Arlene, right there. This is a great picture. There's our good friend with Chasing Dreams with Mike and the queen over there, with the Viapre Project and their queen, Ed, over there with Mindy. So great picture of those guys together over in the parks that Ed sent me. It was awesome. Here's a great group picture and ton of Disney creators here. Very happy to see. You got Samantha Lowe in there. You got the Adventures with VP, Tracy Glenn, Dad Builds. You got Diz Our Dream, The Adventures of Gonzo, Chasing Dreams with Mike. Look at that party. That right there with the castle behind them. That is a ton of talent in that picture right there. Absolutely. This is a great one. Zippity Doodad and Triple P out in front of the Falcon with the two kids. Just an awesome picture, and I love that picture. The smile on the kids. Look at Triple P's daughter. Just so happy to be there. That is an incredible picture. Here's my buddies. They're all sitting in front of the castle eating ice cream. Dad Builds, Tracy Glenn, and Diz Our Dream. That's a great picture right in front of the castle. This is, again, our new segment. Picture of people in the parks. If you go to the parks and you meet your favorite creator, send it to me. I would love to put it on our channel. Here's a great one from the past. This is the Rainwaters family hanging out with Charlie from the Disney Nerd Herders. We love the Disney Nerd Herders. Charlie and his wife. They do a great job on their channel. We're always happy when they come and join us.
Nerds!
Let's talk about this one. Genevieve from Earsome Emporium. Nick from Magical News Live. That's Peter from Extra Magic. And Samantha Lowe in there hanging out at the People Mover. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that one there. Here's a good one. Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, and Robin. And that is some other great people. There's Cookie the Monster in there. And I believe that's Angela Minta with them as well, hanging out in the park. So great picture with the ball behind them. I love this new segment that we came up with. I think it's seeing all of our friends with the smile and love of Disney on them. I think it's fantastic. There's JoJo and Sam hanging out together. They're both smiling. You can't tell because of that. JoJo's World, we'll talk about him in a little bit. And the incomparable Samantha Lowe. We love her. Here's a great one. I'm not sure where everybody's hands are going. This is a teacup. These three guys are actually in the teacup. Are you kidding me? I looked at this picture and I thought about this poor teacup that's sitting there with these three gentlemen in there. And I'm like, wow, this is really interesting. One, where are their hands going to? And then three, just actually worried about the teacup, worried that something could happen.
Oh, come on, man.
But anyway, it's Tracy Glenn. It is Dad Builds, building a friendship here with Diz Our Dream. The three of them in together, you couldn't have fit air in that cup with the three of them in there, but that's a great picture. I love that picture. There's our friend Joey from Joey's World with the Viapre Project. Look at the smile on Joey. He's having a good time at the parks. Love seeing that picture sent over to us. We got this great one here. It's another group picture. It's Dad Builds, and you got VP and his clan, and you got Tracy Glenn and Gonzo and our good friend Diz Our Dream all in front of the ball there. That's an awesome one. I love that picture. VP sent us a bunch. There is a great one with our good friend Kadani Shawn. VP and Kadani Shawn hanging out. And, of course, that's Mylene. She's the boss of the channel, really. We know that. But there's Kadani Shawn hanging out at the park, seeing one of his favorite creators. There's Carlos with the Rainwaters fan. That's Disney World Freak. He saw the Rainwaters clan, and that was sent over to us. I thought that was a great picture. I got 2 more for this broadcast. There is a great picture. That's Triple P. That is some great people. That is paging Mr. Morrow. Does anybody know who that's with him? I don't know if you do or not. That is the great Ryan McDowell, his lovely wife, from the community. We love Ryan. So great to see those guys. They're having a beverage and having a good time at the parks. And here's the last one of the day. Just received this just last night. That's from my good friend Lovin' Disworld on the right. He saw VP and he saw Gonzo there at the parks. VP and Gonzo have been out everywhere. They're on like a celebrity tour, I think. They're seeing everybody. But we'll show these pictures. Send us new ones. We'll do it every week. We'll change the pictures and bring you more magic from going on. Magic mail real quick. I got to tell you, I received a whole box of Sprinkles cupcakes today from Casey Bryant. Yes, Dizar Dream did not send them to me again, but I did get them from Casey Bryant. June 5th, coming up in just a little bit for us, is our 1-year anniversary on our channel, and I'm very proud that my son and I have been doing this. Couldn't have done it without every one of you here in the stream, but Casey sent us Sprinkles cupcakes to celebrate, and I was so ecstatic. So thank you, Casey. I didn't have time to get pictures together, and honestly, Preston already stole the daggone cupcakes. I got to go find him while he's not here. Tina Marie sent us an Easter card. We just got this the other day. Thank you, Tina, for thinking of our family for Easter. Appreciate you. I got Kelly's Beaver. It's in my house. It's Beaver Nuggets. She sent me from Buc-ee's with a nice, loving note. The beautiful and amazing Mickey Bunch was kind enough to send me her nuggets, which is, thoughtful in the process as it is, and we're grateful to her. So thank Kelly, the Mickey Bunch. There's Mike and Val. The pass holder pair sent us a great little note, sent us a Boog Pal card. He's an Oriole. He sent us a card, and I gave that to Preston. He ran and put it right into a hard case. He loved that. Pass holder pair, Mike and Val, thank you very much. I know you're down in the parks right now. Our good friend Paul Engel on the chat. He lives in Maryland, fellow friend, good friend and supporter. He sent us a Disney card for our upcoming trip to help us pay for some of our dinners. I was so gracious. It was an awesome card to receive that. But he sent Preston 3 pops also that Preston went crazy for, and he was so ecstatic to receive, which those things flew out of this office real quick as well. Hey, Mike Wazowski, welcome in. So thank you to all these people who sent us magic mail recently. Let's talk about Casey's Corner. This is a segment. Casey Bryant is a Chaos Crusader. He supports our channel, much like Cristina Wittmann and Disney Dynamics. And this segment is brought to you this week by Casey's Corner, and you can check out Casey's channel in the description of this video. Let's talk about and recognize some people that have had some great accomplishments. There's Key to Disney. Great little channel, 100 subscribers. We all know that 100 is the toughest one to get. Let's be honest. When you're first coming out there and putting your stuff together and finding 100 people that you think actually want to do you. So I give you a big set of applause there. That is absolutely awesome. We're very happy for you. 500 subscribers on the way to that 1,000 number. There's Anna Travels. Congratulations over on their channel. Anna Travels. These are all Disney-based channels that I have found or have sent me information. If you hit a channel accomplishment, make sure you tag me or put it into my Facebook group, and we'll recognize you as well. As long as you're Disney clean and Disney proper, we'll talk about you on our channel. 1,000 subscribers recently, Monarch Moments. We love that channel. They're going to be a guest on our Sunday night show coming up. Love Monarch Moments. Congratulations, 1,000 subscribers, a big 4-digit number. Congratulations to Adventures with VP. Well, let me say this. Congratulations to VP and congratulations to Mylene. I will not congratulate someone else that also does that channel. There are reasons that I will not congratulate this person, but But I do congratulate the whole entire channel. The channel is fantastic. They hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm so very happy for them. Again, congratulations thoroughly to Adventures with VP. I'm just kidding. I give Arlene a hard time because she owes me a machine and she hasn't got it to me. Just saying. Congratulations, Perfectly Cat. This just happened. Just happened last night. We're so happy for Kat. She just reached 1,000 subscribers. And the great thing is she's going to Disney on Sunday. Sunday. She gets to celebrate 1,000 subscribers on her channel. I'm so happy for her. What do you mean I'm not sending you that pack? I'm coming down. When I come down to Disney, I'm bringing a U-Haul with me, Arlene. Congratulations to Kat, everybody. It's fantastic. Absolutely love this lady. She'll be a guest on our channel later on in the year, and that's going to be a lot of fun. 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Dilly Dilly. I don't have that soundbite. Dilly Dilly, congrats to D&G Explorers. 2,000 subscribers over on their channel. Those guys have been great guests for us. They do a lot of great stuff. They will be in our football, fantasy football league this year. Can't wait to do more with D&G. 2,000 subscribers over there. 2,500 to one of my partner channels, Myers and the Mouse. They're celebrating 2,500 strong over there. Absolutely fantastic. Happy for them. Swish Willie and Disney, congratulations over there to Swish. They got 2,500 followers over there. I think it's fantastic. She's going to be a guest on our Sunday show and our Wednesday show coming up here later in the year. I can't wait to sit down with this young lady. I've talked with her on the phone, and she's just overwhelming enthusiasm, and her smile is infectious. Can't wait to sit down with her. Bill's Odds and Ends hit 100,000 views. Congratulations on 100,000 views on your channel for Bill's Odds and Ends. And our last recognition tonight goes back up to somebody we talked about early, Charlie and Stacy. That is 300,000 subscribers.
Nerds!
Following with views. I wish it was subscribers. 300,000 views. 300,000. That's a lot of views, man. On the Disney Nerd Herders channel. If you haven't sat down with Charlie and Stacy, you're missing out. They do a lot of great content. I love those guys.
Nerds!
All right, let's talk about the Race to 100K. Race to 100K is brought to you each week by Disney Dynamics. You got to be dynamic to be in this race. Disney Dynamics brings you the race. If you don't know about their channel, you should. They are just incredible. Go over and check them out. Their link is in the body of my video, but if Tina could pull it out and throw it into the chat, I would absolutely love that. Disney Dynamics brings you the race for 100K because you got to be dynamic to be here. I added a new person into the race this week too, so let's talk about this. Buzz Lightyear, bring it up. There he is. He's running around. He's got the plaque. It won't be long till Chasing Dreams with Mike and Drew in the Moment. Those guys are in this race for 100K. Trust me, it's coming. Mouse Talk, he's going to be in here soon. We got a lot of people on the horizon, not that far away, that are going to be in this race soon that I can't wait for them to be in it. Let's talk about who is in it right now. 98.9. These are numbers as of Sunday morning. I'll update it again on Sunday morning. Don't scream and yell that so-and-so's got 10 more subscribers and I missed it. This was as of Sunday. Big Fat Panda, 98.9. There's Disney Dynamics link. Thank you, Tina. I always can count on my lead moderator to be on it. Big Fat Panda, 98.9. Provost Park Pass, 93.4. That's the new channel, Five Fires. They're out of Disneyland. I found this channel. I love it. 80K they've got. I left it highlighted. I'm gonna change it so it all looks the same, but I wanted to highlight it tonight because it's a brand new one added into the race. Paige and Mr. Morrow, 78.7. Theme Park Obsession, 63.2. Super Enthused Jackie at 62. Jumped up ahead there. And WDW couple at 58K. Leg 2 of the race right now. You got Kyle up there at 55.1. That's Kyle Paulo. You got JoJo's World at 44.9. The race is heating up. You're right, Craig. Won't be long till you're in the race. You're not far off either. Earsome Emporium, 41,000. Disney Kitty, 37.2. Corey Meets World, 37 flat. And Disney Dave, 25 flat. If you don't know any of these channels and you want to know them and you miss out here, you can't find a link, reach out to me. I'll be glad to share it with you. I have no problem talking about any of these channels and sharing it out. Race 3, here it is. That Crazy Disney Lady at 22.7. Disney Park Blogs. Ryan's doing a great job over there, 17.3. 17.2. Magical News Live. My buddy Nick over there doing a great job with WW Radio. Both of them are tied at 17-2 going into the week. Here with the Ears took a jump. They moved ahead. They're at 16.1. We just interviewed them the other night. Fantastic people. Incredible channel. If you don't know about Here with the Ears, you should. They're incredible. We love them. 16.1 they're up to. And Diz Cupcake. I love this channel. Diz Cupcake. Haley does a great job. Young lady. One of our younger creators does fantastic over there. 16 flat right now. And LBV, Lake Buena Visitors, at 11.4. You got to have 10K to be in the race for 100K. You got it. You get in there. You get that number. We'll add you in, and we will track your channel as well. I remind everybody every week before I go into the ending here. One, I want to thank these channels for their support. They do a lot for me behind the scenes. Dad Builds, Dad Got Parks, Nick, Magical News Live, Disney Commons, 3M Sports, Casey Bryant, and Pearl Manhattan. Appreciate everything they do. Hey, if you're looking to get healthy, go check out Cody with Strive to Do Better. He will help you. Physical fitness is his key. He loves doing it. He wants to help. Check him out over here on YouTube. Cody Strive to Do Better. Hashtag not a sponsor, just a friend. I think he's doing great things, helping people get in shape. Go check out my man Cody at Strive to Do Better. What's coming up on the channel? Let's talk about that. Tomorrow night is a special edition of this show. It's going to be a Chillin episode on Thursday night. Addie Family Adventures will be sitting here with me. I hope you come back. Excuse me. Got a little pollen there. Hope you come back and support Addie Family Adventures and sit down and get to know them tomorrow. Thank you, Tina, for putting Cody's link right into the channel. So we'll be sitting down tomorrow night. Special Thursday episode, 7 o'clock on the channel. Sunday night, Dad Got Parks is back. We go off the wall and ask him ridiculous questions like, did you make out with your wife right there on that same thing? I don't know. We'll come up with something, right? It'll be something. It'll be off the wall. It's a Sunday night show, PG-13, meant for adults only. Come over Sunday night as we put Dad Got Parks into the hot seat. Next Wednesday night on the show, we're going to chill with the Hydes. It's The Hyde Goes to Disney. The amazing Manda Hyde and her family. They have a great little channel. We're going to sit down next Wednesday night and talk with them. Can't wait for that. Hey, we just had the Star Wars recognition series, everybody. I know you all are aware of it and you heard about it. The video is in the Disney YouTube recognition playlist on my channel. If you missed it, check it out. I want to congratulate these people that went in with this class. It was an incredible class of creators that were inducted in with the Star Wars recognition segment. I'm very proud of this group. They were absolutely phenomenal and all well-deserving, voted in unanimously from the community, and we're excited about that. And this is an event that's put on by these channels right here. I'm still trying to figure out why my one logo disappeared there. Who was next to Shep is the question that disappeared. It wasn't Zip. Was it Rob Fuzz, maybe? I bet you it was. Yep, Rob Fuzz disappeared on me. Where's Rob Fuzz trying to hide, everybody? I don't know. I didn't play his horns? All right, that's what it is. Because I didn't play his horns, it took me off here and took Rob Fuzz off of my little thing here. So now I got to play his horns just to keep the lawyer from... Here it is. There, now I'm off the hook. These are all the channels that participate with this. Tommy Corner Sports is the single sponsor for this event. These channels all put their votes in along with all the people that are inducted, and they vote to put these people inducted into the Disney YouTube Recognition Series. It's a virtual Hall of Fame kind of for the Disney YouTube community is what we put it together. And guess what? Here's what's coming in December. Everybody, it's going to be Marvel. The entire Marvel universe will be celebrated as we recognize and induct a new class in December of the Marvel universe. And I tell you what, if all of those characters aren't picked and selected, I may lose my mind because that's one of the best pictures I've ever seen, and I can't wait to get that out there. Real quick, I want to say thank you to all of our VIP members. Every one of these people that you're seeing up here is a channel or a creator or a support in the community that has chose to invest in our channel. We can't do it without you. That's why I put the names and the channels up here so that everyone can have their moment to be acknowledged, and so that also people can go find them. Maybe you find somebody new that you like up here. I know a lot of them are in the chat right now. They are recognized by, they have a commemorative coin that's next to their name. It's either red, blue, green, or orange at this point, and they have that next to their name. I thank every one of these people we could not do our channel without our VIP members. I'm just being flat out honest. Because with the challenges that I have with medical bills, I couldn't afford to be able to afford the things that it takes to make this channel work. So all your money is invested back into the channel with all of the different things that we put together. So we say thank you so much for taking the time to bless us. And check out some of these channels. They're absolutely phenomenal. Great people, great channels. There's the New Philly crew jumping in. Welcome in. They do a great show on Thursday nights, 9 o'clock. At some point, I'm going to get invited on. Walt keeps telling me from Mouse Talk, tells me I'm not allowed to go there. So I keep hoping. Keep hoping one of these days I'll be allowed to come on. I love Ron and Meredith. They are so funny and so great creators. I love those. And there's their logo right there on the screen. That's perfect timing for them. They're VIP members of the channel. We're picking up a lot of baseball friends lately. A lot of these are some of my baseball friends as well. There's the last slide. Again, I say thank you. Chasing Dreams with Mike, there's his logo. He's in here right now. Thank you so much to everybody who chose to select to be a VIP member of the channel. All right, let's finish this night up here, ladies and gentlemen. I remind you every week, these are some of the channels that I watch, and I ask you to take a look at them. Dole Whip Dad and Mickey Bunch on Sundays, Donna and Kenzie and Disney Dan, they're amazing. I'm going to add one to Thursday right now here, too, while I'm at it. There's Triple P, Steve's World right there, Mickey's Magic Meg, who I absolutely love, and, of course, PTV. Love those guys. Tuesdays, it's loaded with talent. Zippity Doodad, More Sunshine, Please. Brandy and Dave, Mouse Talk, Viapre, and LBV. Love all those guys. Wednesdays, you got Magical News Live. I got to put up his other logo. I missed to do that. I love Nick and Magical News Live. He goes live from the parks. One Stop Mouse, Tina Marie. There she is. She's amazing. Go check her out. Her channel's phenomenal. It's growing quick. D&G Explorers and This and That every Wednesday. They go later tonight, 9 o'clock. You're going to want to check them out. These are great channels on Wednesday, I'm telling you. If you don't watch them live, check out the replays. Incredible. Thursday nights, you got Adventures with VP here, who I love, but I got to add somebody in, so I'm going to take VP down just a little bit. I'm going to add, so you're going to see live technical work on the channel right here. Yeah, if you're inducted into the series, put your number into the chat right now. Tina just put hers in at 33. Let me see everybody's number. I'd love to see that in the chat. Let me fix this real quick. I need to add one in here because I love this show. And there's producer Preston coming in here, sneaking in. So let me add this channel in here on our Thursday nights because I absolutely love this show. Where is it at? Where is it at? You got to spell it right to find it. There it is. I'm going to add that one in. Open right there. It's going to get big first. I got to make it smaller, so just give me a second to size it down. You're seeing editing at its worst right here. There you go. So Thursday nights, Adventures with VP is fantastic. VP, Gonzo, and Viapre also have a brand new show on Mondays that is absolutely phenomenal. You got to go check it out right now. It's on Viapre's channel, Monday night at 9:30. Thursdays, check out Adventures with VP, the Do Philly Crew, Corey Meets World, Living in Diz, and the Lynn Project. These are incredible channels that I love and appreciate those guys, so check them out. There's the numbers going in there. Do Philly Crew 67, 68, Dad Build 71, Tina 33. I love seeing that. Love seeing that. Ear to Ear Magic starts off your Friday shows, and they get things rocking over there. Then comes in Robert J. Fuzz. Mr. Fuzz goes for his pub talk on Friday nights, and we finish it up with I call the matriarch and patriarch of our community here. Resort TV One has helped build this community, and we love those guys. Every Friday night, I watch their channel as well. They're great. Saturday nights, right now, it's all partner channel night for me. Don't Whip Dad is not on Saturdays, but my other four partners are. You got Diz Our Dream, Myers and the Mouse. They go on Saturdays most of the time from the parks. You got Disney World Freak. He goes live and interviews people on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. This Saturday, he's got an interview coming up with a great creator. It's Monarch Moments. And then Saturday nights close out the week with Dad Builds now doing a live hangout show. Someday I'll get invited to that. Nobody wants to invite me anymore. I think everybody's worried about sound bites. I can't get invited to anything. I can't even get invited to the dinner table right now. They're already eating without me. But Dad Builds is doing a great show, and I love him. Daily, these guys are some of your bigger players. You just got to follow them to keep up with them. Earson Emporium, WW Couple, Panda, Provost. Provost just tagged me in a tweet just 2 minutes ago. I got to see what that's about. Prince Charming Dev, Super Enthused Jackie, Nate, and Tanya, all fantastic creators. I love these guys. These are all parts. If I didn't put your channel up, it's not that I don't love you or don't do anything. I can only watch so much, but I'll try to support everybody I can in this community. If you got something going on your channel and you want to come onto my channel to talk about it, reach out to me. I'll bring you back in. I would love to help you do it. Tonight was a great night with Dad Got Parks. We had a great time. He's going to be live 8 o'clock right now. He's live right now over on the Dad and Drew show. 9 o'clock, top of the hour. It's those guys that are doing this and that. Go join them. Tomorrow night, come back and join us here tomorrow night on the channel as we sit down and we chill with Addy Family Adventures. Everybody, I tell you to do the same thing every time. Do me a favor. You know, life's too short. I've sat and I've looked at the edge of death and I've seen what it's about. And it's not a pretty place to be because all those people that are your loved ones, you sit there and you think about all the things you didn't do. Do me a favor and reach out to somebody you haven't reached out to in a while, bud. Do me that favor. This week, it's Mother's Day week. Make sure you're taking care of Mom. If Mom's not there, reach out to somebody else in your family. Tell them you love them. Tell them you're thinking of them. Take 30 seconds. Trust me, coming from somebody who almost lost that opportunity to never do it again, I think about it when Mother's Day comes up because it's important. There's a lot of great moms in this channel right now. As I look up, Do Philly Crew, Great Mom, Tina Marie, Kelly, the Mickey Bunch, Perfectly Cat. I know there's more, and I don't mean to miss anybody. I just happen to be looking at the chat right now. To all the moms, I sincerely say Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for what you do. Mickey, I need your help to get out of here. I need to go eat, and apparently Preston's eating all the Sprinkles cupcakes. This is ridiculous. I'll see you guys all tomorrow night. Can't wait for you to join us. Mickey, come on in.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye, all.